All right, everybody, y'all sit back, relax. Got a one nice treat for you. It's your boy Dub C's from Dub's Entertainment Network, and I'm presenting you guys Heat from the Underground. Of course, this is a show built particularly for poetry. We got today hosting this show, my man Ink Dropper, along with my man Big Ed. So y'all give it a one time, sit back, relax, get your snack, your drink, whatever it is you need, and don't forget, Heat from the Underground.
What's good, y'all?
How y'all doing? What's
Ink
up?
Dropper
What's
here.
up?
Welcome to my host, Big Ed. What's good, Ed?
Everything good, man. Everything is copacetic.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, definitely. Second show, that's what's up. I mean, big salute to Dub. Got to get used to this time zone shit because kind of threw me off there for a little bit.
Oh, it's all good.
You know. Yeah. So you want to start off with the piece or?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
First, I just want to say welcome, everybody. Welcome, everyone. And hope y'all doing good tonight. Appreciate y'all checking us out, tuning in. Hello, Howard. Welcome to the building. Good evening. I'm gonna start us off with a piece,
Okay.
and it goes a little something like this. All these choir boys now want to be thugging. Ignorance is bliss. That's why I come with these nuggets. Everybody tripping, the whole world bugging. If that's how you like it, that's how I love it. You talk mad noise in private. You won't face me man to man in public. You're a nervous wreck, but I bet you would change the subject. I spit bars of fire. You write nursery rhymes, Dr. Seuss. Every time I bless the mic, all hell breaks loose. You're still trying to get Inspector Gadget next time like Dr. Claw. Boy, this ain't what you want. I'm rough, rugged, and raw. I'll turn your pen and pad into your obituary, rest in peace. I'll bust a move on you like I was young MC. What is this, electronica? Is your name Moby? I'll crack the whip on that ass like you was Toby. You're not built for it tough like me, and it's plain to see. I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Y'all know I'm not wrapped too tight. Why y'all messing with me? You can't handle my truth, I'll set you free. This is the new normal, balling on a budget. If that's how you like it, that's how I love it. Better cross your eyes and dot your T's. I serve these bars and I aim to please. That's why the farmer gets so nervous around me. He looking at me all kinds of crazy because he know I'll put this sexy chocolate all up in Miss Daisy. She'll be saying, ooh baby, ooh baby. I'm not new to this. It don't faze me. Step your game up. It sounds like you've been in the lab getting a little lazy. I'm the new cream of the crop, and the women want to have my baby. I have two buttermilk biscuits, and I'll have my mashed potatoes smothered in gravy. If that's how you like it, that's how I love it. People need to understand I pimp these words, verbs, and subjects. You send for me, and you best believe I'm coming. You're the type that don't want no drama, but your mouth is always running. I'm allergic to fakeness. It makes me sick to my stomach. They don't want to rumble in this concrete jungle. In the ring, he stumbled after he got his butt pummeled. I told you to stop that grumbling and remain humble. Get back to the lab and rewrite that mumble jumble. If that's how you like it, that's how I love it. Don't act bad in private and be scared in public. In peace.
All right. Yeah, I got one for 9/11 since that's next week. So, well, Monday. Never forget a 9/11 poem. Today we give y'all our respect. This is why we'll never forget. Remembering where we were that day when those buildings got hit by those two planes. We give a big thank you to those police officers and firefighters who gave their ultimate sacrifice in order to save innocent people's lives. Then we went to war with Iraq and Afghanistan to fight our nation, to prove that we can get through this frustration. So to everyone we lost on that fateful day, just know our memories of you guys can never fade. And peace.
That's dope, man. I felt that absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to kick one dedicated to my bird.
Okay.
All right. This is entitled My Mellow Yellow Bird. My mellow yellow bird, he is a cockatiel. He loves when I talk to him. We share ideas and build. He lets me know if he approves. He nods his head to say yes, shakes his head to say no. He's happy as long as I'm around him in the room. He gets upset when I have to go. We are like two peas in a pod. We bring out the best in one another. He's more than a bird to me. He's my brother. He's always chirping, keeping my spirits high. He makes me laugh when I'm upset and want to cry. If I don't give him some attention, he will protest and make a lot of noise. He wants just as much time as the rest of my homegirls and homeboys. He loves when I read him poetry. He's quiet and calm. You won't hear a peek. If I skip reading to him, he will squawk and squeak. He loves my writing. He is my number one fan. He doesn't like being ignored and put on the back burner. That's what he can't stand. My mellow yellow bird sitting in his cage. He's happy as long as I perform for him on our private stage. He's my best buddy. He has my utmost respect. He won't let anyone stick their hand in his cage. He will peck. All my mellow yellow bird wants is a lot of attention, love, and affection. I look at him and I see my reflection. I am him and he is me. This is dedicated to you, my mellow yellow bird. This is your piece. You've helped me appreciate the simple things in life. We all have a role and we all play a part. I'm glad you're a part of my life. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And that's entitled My Mellow Yellow Bird.
Okay. Yeah, now I got one that's inspired by Sean Miles, aka Sean Breed, who's another motivational speaker. It's called Made Us Stronger, inspired by my famous Sean Breed. We'll have times in life we don't want to look at any longer, but in the end they make us stronger. Stress about what others are thinking so we can be our own worst critic. Letting go of regrets will make us have success. Everything in life is a lesson. That's why it's our biggest blessing. Moments that cause us pain, there's actually wisdom being gained. When we're finally reflecting on moments we don't want to look at, we actually end up back on track. And that's that piece.
Bitch, better have my money.
That was dope, Imp Drop. Man, you be coming with that fire, man.
Thank you. Yeah, big salute to Sean Miles, who's Sean Breed, who's an motivational speaker, actually inspired that. He's actually really good. He's somebody I found on TikTok. He's like I mean, I kind of like I was cool with it in the beginning, but now like I hardly use TikTok. Like I use it for like motivational speakers and stuff, and now it's like after a while it's just got boring.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything has this time and place and its phase, and 1 minute, things be hot, and then it kind of wears down.
Yeah. It's like my
Every,
mom, like she doesn't want them to ban TikTok. Me, I could care less. Like if they ban it, whatever.
yeah.
I don't care. Like I after a while, it's like okay, like all I do in there is like it'll hold my attention for a couple of minutes, but that's it. Like after a while, it's like okay, I'm bored.
I heard that. I mean, I feel like all these platforms are good. It just all depends on what you use it for.
Yeah, facts.
I'm going to read another piece,
Okay.
and this one is entitled, What Good is a Pen Without Ink? I know you remember this one.
Yeah.
What good is a pen without ink? Like a poet without words, a building without a structure, a lighter with no fire, about as bad as telling your whole truth and still being accused of being a liar. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't penalize the writer. A cow without milk, a chicken without eggs, a man without a heart, a car without a steering wheel, engine, or battery, a person with nothing good to say, so they hit you with flattery. What good is a pen without ink? Like a restaurant without food, a church without members, a man that cannot think, a person without a purpose, a radio with no sound. This too shall pass. I have a pen without ink. What I'm not going to do is let it get me down. Imagine a movie with no pictures and no sound. A life where you are just existing and not living. A playground with no children. A creative community where no one is building. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Before we act, we need to think. All of this was inspired by a pen with no ink.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
Oh. Check it out.
And that was so dope. And I just love the way that music came right in. Yes,
I know,
indeed.
yeah. R.I.P. to Biggie. Biggie, they don't call him the king of New York for nothing.
Absolutely. He'll forever be the king.
Hell yeah. Biggie, yeah, he's like so dope. Like I love him and Pac both equally. Like I thought that East Coast, West Coast shit was just so dumb.
Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of people got caught up in it, but we see what the end result ended up being.
Exactly,
So,
they both wound up
and
dead for
that's the
nothing.
sad
It's like,
thing.
come on,
Yeah.
like I'm just glad that Pac like actually broke it down and was like, yo, they weren't even enemies. They were, they were businessmen at the end of the day. Like he broke it down like 3 days before he actually got murdered.
Absolutely.
Like, I wish the person that like that actually killed him actually like really okay, yeah. We're about to go to commercial break.
All right, now commercial break time.
All right.
Elevate. The ability to raise or lift something up to a higher position. Proverbs 4:25. Let your eyes look directly forward and your gaze be straight before you. I ask God to give me the purpose of my life God spoke to me and said that the purpose of your life, Donis, is to be an inspiration to others and to share inspiration with the world. This is how Elevate was born.
What's good, y'all? We're back. Okay.
My radio, believe me, I like it loud. I'm the man with the box that can rock the crowd. Walking down the street to the hardcore beat while my JVC vibrates the car.
Got some stuff from the Golden Airplane.
Absolutely, man. LL Cool
Yeah,
J.
exactly.
For
Yeah, it
real.
makes sense because
Absolutely.
hip hop's 50th anniversary just passed. That's crazy. It's been 50 years that it's been around, and everybody thought it was just going to be a fad.
Oh man, I just had a feeling it was here to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I mean, ever since Rapper's Delight came out, which was like, I think that's like what? That came out the year I was born.
That's a classic. Rapper's Delight is definitely a classic.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely the one that like really, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did one from K Reno, who's this independent artist, since his birthday's tomorrow. Come with Truth. Birthday poem for K Reno. So many of us respect your views because we see you come with truth. On the independent hip hop scene, you're one of the greatest, really a true inspiration. Definitely is no other that could be our big brother. As an artist, you have lots of success, so you really have our respect. Making an impact on so many months and many lives, taking us to great heights, turning another year older, making an impact on the culture. And that's that piece. Yeah, K Reno is definitely one of them that's very underrated. Like, I mean, he really doesn't like he really don't get his props enough. I mean, the first time I heard any of his music was when he released Flowers. I think it was like a month after COVID hit. You got any other pieces or what other pieces you got?
Oh yeah, I hit the wrong button there. Oh yeah, I got 5. Here's another one that I wrote. Fresh Ink. This one is entitled They're Still Trying to Step to Me. They are still trying to step to me. I keep my pen sharp. I refuse to let them take me out. I've been entertaining people ever since the LA Dream Team was in the house. You want to walk in these size 15 Air Max? You can't come whack. People would think you have been smoking crack, looking like a water bug struggling to get off his back. Some people just don't appreciate my light. They only respect my dark. I'm not the one you want to play with. You better go somewhere and go play with Baby Shark. I just want to spit this dope poetry. Why can't you just chill? I'm not just over here selling wolf tickets. Man, I'm the real deal. These labels have people signing their life away, knowing they don't have no skills. I hear the smart remarks. I see the constant disrespect. You are going to look like a deer caught in headlights when your chin gets checked. You always have your mouth 100 miles and running. No wonder you're still single. You act like a woman. I'm constantly trying to bite my tongue and pretend we are good. Eventually, I'm going to let you meet my evil twin and show you how we do it in the hood. Some people just don't learn their lesson. I guess they think fire don't burn. You let anonymous people boost up your head. You think those anonymous souls won't exit stage left when the tables turn? You think that's your man? All your boys going to run, all that huffing and puffing, like you're the big bad wolf or something, and you gonna blow down the house or something, and he's sweeter than a honey bun. If someone pulled a Debo and knocked you out, your entourage would think it's hilarious and all in fun. But if it happened to them, they would be ready to go get their gun. See how it's a double standard when it comes to you and your people? We can't blame everything on the white man when we don't even treat each other equal. Everybody is clicked up. You mess with them, you don't mess with her or him. That's segregation. We smile in one another's face while you are in the room. Then as soon as you leave, they start singing another tune. That's character assassination. I never expected to be your favorite cup of tea or your favorite pick of the litter. You could call me a lot of things, but you would never in your life be able to call me a quitter. We could trade war stories. You would be amazed at the stories I have to tell. It's a damn shame when your own circle is hoping that you fail. What the hell? The same ones that'll smoke a blunt with you, that used to drink old English 800 with you, ate your mama's cooking and sat at the table with you. Now she lost her son and come to find out his homeboy set him up with the hitters. When are our black lives going to start mattering to us? I'm sick and tired of seeing my beautiful Nubian kings and queens getting buried in the dust. Yeah, I understand there are racists in other races that don't like us. It's like we can't trust the brother man or the other man. They shoot first and ask questions last. We used to be a village. Now we have become a house without love. Does anyone even care about us? Do we even care about ourselves? We need to take better care of our physical and mental health. They provide us with the tools and watch as we destroy ourselves. I wish we could reverse these generational curses, change the morals and values we teach our kids. Can we stop teaching them how to die and start teaching them how to forgive and live? We need to become our own best friend again instead of being our own worst enemy. If only we could return all of this bad energy back to sender, encourage, enlighten, and educate each other again. Get off this enchanted yellow brick road and embrace positivity. We are all kings and queens who deserve to be all we can be. Why does it have to be, instead of standing together in solidarity and unity, some silly rabbit will still try to step to me? I really do hope we get it together soon. Can we stop being so fast to act and start being quicker to think? The way I see things, if we don't get ourselves together soon, our whole species is in danger of becoming extinct.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I got this one called Being in Your Presence, inspired by my friend Ricky Benjamin, who is this older gentleman that I talked to on here. Watch your circle when you become successful. Most aren't worthy of being in your presence. A lot of people you'll see are full of jealousy, as well as hate and envy. Use those as motivations. You can read next. I just read mine.
Okay, sounds good. This one is entitled Guardian Angels. This is dedicated to all of the people I have lost through the years. I shed so many tears. I lived through some of my biggest fears coming true. Things have not been the same since my pop's been gone. I find myself missing him, giving me advice and encouragement, remembering the times He would give me a situations report on the phone. People showed me how they really felt about me. True colors were shown. I had to open my eyes to see the bigger picture. Now I'm looking at my life's perception from a different angle. I know the people I lost are now my guardian angels, watching over me with the Lord, sending me warnings when I'm in danger. We have to be careful who we allow in our safe spaces. Sometimes the people we think we know can be much more dangerous for us to deal with than dealing with a complete stranger. There's more. That's why we are told to walk in faith and not in sight. After losing so many loved ones, I learned to cherish and appreciate life. I've outgrown a lot of people I used to be cool with. My time is much too precious to waste on grown folks playing adolescent games. They think they can get a different result continuing to do the same things. That's insanity. When my mom left this earth, I found out the hard way who had my back and who didn't care if I sink or swim. For a minute, I felt numb and things looked grim. I didn't even have time to grieve and heal properly. My apartment manager switched up on me. I was evicted out of my apartment. For 6 months, I lived in my vehicle, homeless on the streets. Thank God for some soup kitchens and loyal friends. I never went a day without eating. Through it all, I learned a valuable lesson. It was time for relocation. There was a dark cloud hanging over me. Something was blocking my blessings. I really didn't have a plan. I stepped out on faith. I was not going to wait until it was too late. I knew I couldn't continue on living this way. I refused to surrender to depression. I watched as things turned around in the blink of an eye. God is always able if it's in his will. The devil is a liar. I know my guardian angels are smiling and celebrating my blessings up above. It's been a long and winding road. I couldn't have survived without God's mercy, protection, grace, and favor. I couldn't have survived without love.
Funny, we were actually just talking about this.
Yeah, indeed. Rappers delight.
Yeah, same with the year I was born. I think it was like, what? Damn, I gotta look that up. I think it was. I know it was a few months before I was born. I remember that because it's the same year I was born that they came out, 1979. Yeah, I actually did one for Aaliyah since her death anniversary just passed. Our guiding light, tribute poem for Aaliyah, who died 22 years ago. Can't believe you're gone as long as you've been alive, and you're still our guiding light. A great sense of humility, so you hid in outer beauty. To so many, you were influential because you showed had such potential. We wish to this day that you never got on that plane, still leaving a legacy that to this day that will never ever fade. There could never be any better because you're number one in our hearts forever. Gotta say our love for you is something that will always be true. 22 years since you've been gone, but your legacy and memory will still live on. And that's that piece.
Been a long time, shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, It's been a long time, shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, baby girl.
What would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again? If I hesitate to let you in, would you be yourself or play a role? Tell all the force, I keep it low. Decent, or play a role. Tell all the force, I keep it low.
That was so dope right there.
Thank you.
All right. I'm coming with a piece with a message this time. And this is to encourage all my people listening to me right now under the sound of my voice.
Okay.
No matter what they tell you or what life throws at you, remember, you're still a king. You're still a queen.
Mm.
Here we go. You're still a king. You're still a queen. You're still a king. You're still a queen. Even when they treat you like a dog, ignore your voice and act like you don't matter. Remember, you do matter. You're still a king. You're still a queen. You put your mind to it, you can do anything. Don't ever let them take away your self-esteem. You have just as much of a chance as anyone else of living the American dream. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the lies. You are a king, you are a queen, and you will rise. You don't have to live up to anyone else's narrative. Write your own story from the beginning to the end. You can do anything you put your mind to, my friend. No health diagnosis or disability has to define you. Let nothing or no one hold you back from achieving your dreams. You're still a king. You're still a queen. You're still a king. You're still a queen. You don't have to answer to what you are called. You only have to answer to who you are. You're still a king. You're still a queen. Anything is possible. All you have to do is believe in the Most High with persistence and hard work. You are determined to achieve. You have to keep on pushing. Leave those negative voices behind. Other people's opinions of you does not have to be the last word on how you are defined. Continue to let that radiant light inside you shine. You're still a king. You're still a queen. You're still a king. You're still a queen. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Don't ever let anyone or anything tell you any different. You're still a king. You're still a queen.
It's not Michael Jackson, and Jackson not Dub. It's one death rapper. I know I can hang. I'm up from Run DMC. Hey, who in the gang? Roll to the rock to the road. DMC stands for devastated right control. You can't touch me. I'm a good poet, and I even make the devil song. Now we crash through walls, up through floors, bust through ceilings, knock down doors. We're on the table, press out the box. You can hear our sound, four blocks and blocks, four every wall. I'm a rumble tree, speaking to MC. Jay, where's the beat? Beat.
And Run DMC, man, that's classic right there.
No, yeah. I miss Jim, Mr. J.
Man, that took me back to the classic days of MTV. I remember when they were one of the first black artists on MTV.
Yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, that was like what really brought hip hop to the forefront.
Absolutely. They did their thing. They were in that museum and they broke down hip hop.
Yeah.
I mean, they broke it down while they were the kings of rock. Absolutely.
Peter Piper, Big Peppers. Peter Piper, Big Peppers. Peter Piper, Big Peppers. But rhyme, Humpty Dumpty, fell down. That's his art. Time, Jackie, nimble, what? Nimble, and he was quick, but jam. Mascot, Pepper Jack, so JD.
I think I was like 6 years old when he came out.
Man, that's what's up. And I
I
remember that, like 1983, 1984, man, that was so dope.
yeah, I always say like, damn, I was born into the wrong year for hip hop. Like even though I caught on later, like actually the real golden era, I was like, damn, I was born into the wrong era for hip hop because all the dope stuff was out when I was a little kid.
I mean, every era, every so often, different trends would start in music and, different styles would come out. But I mean, music just totally evolves. It's like Q-Tip said. It reminded him of like when it started with bebop. And then
Mm,
bebop evolved years later into hip hop. So see what I'm saying? It just
yeah,
constantly evolves.
yeah. I got this one called GPS to Success, inspired by my fam Taharka. The only way we can do our best is to take the GPS to success. There are so many turns we make, teaching us things along the way. Roads at times may be narrow, but they'll always help us grow. Stay in your own vehicle and you'll go far, even when times are hard. Reaching our final destination will really help us find our greatness. And that's that piece.
All right, and we got a commercial break coming up. So
Okay.
I definitely want to let you know about to take a commercial break.
Okay, no, I see that, yeah.
Like, and I was shown all the rainbow that I've seen. I was shown all the people who really dream. And I was shown all the rainbow that I've seen. I was shown all the people who really dream.
I wish my family would come together, put our differences aside. But everybody seem to keep their distance cause of pride. Stepping up, I wish I was more consistent with my strides. I wish we cherish life more cause in any instance we could die. I wish my brother wasn't born mentally delayed. I wish I walked fully righteous and eventually get saved. I wish being yourself could potentially be the wave. I wish niggas would see more than penitentiaries and graves. I wish the deaf could hear. I wish vision for the blind. I wish the end wasn't near, but the way we living is the sign. I wish I didn't have all this confliction in my mind. I wish for equality, but that ain't how the system was designed. I'm just wishing though.
That I've seen. I was shown all the people who really dream. And I was shown all the rainbow that I've seen. I was shown all the people who really dream.
I wish propaganda didn't influence our news so heavily. I wish it was no setbacks and people improve regularly. Wish it was only love and we can remove jealousy. I wish folks support their friends the way they do celebrities. I wish the food was healthy, I wish the water was clean. I wish they never killed Malcolm or slaughtered the king. Peace, honor, and respect, I wish for a lot of these things. I wish my nigga Allen Iverson would've got him a ring. I wish I didn't have to pack a gun, could leave it on the shelf. I wish doctors would reveal the secrets about health. I wish the poor could swap with the people that got wealth. I wish President Trump, nah, I think I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm just wishing though.
that I've seen. I was shown all the people who really dream. And I was shown all the rainbow that I've seen. I was shown all the people who really dream. And I was shown all the
All right, and now is Doe's Wishing off that All Disrespect 1973. That's a dope album too. I think he's got
Absolutely. That is dope.
yeah. He's got he said he's got his first full length album in 3 years, drop in November, I think.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna look forward to
Yeah,
that.
he didn't
Most
say
definitely.
exactly when in November, but I'm like, you know what? Hey, birthday gift. My birthday month anyway, so I'm like, you know what? Okay, so since I don't really look for much like birthday gifts anyway, like I'm like, you know what? Just another year of life is a gift. Like I don't really like. I'll go for like birthday posts, but that's about it. Like, I mean, people are like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I'm like, I got pretty much everything I need.
That's what's up. Well,
Birthday
you
gifts when you
know,
get older just
when
become
it
over.
when it
Birthday
yeah. Oh yeah.
gifts when you become
I
older. Birthday gifts just become overrated. Like gifts in general.
I mean, when it comes to birthdays, I've learned to not even just really worry about the gifts. I just thank God to be
Yeah,
alive.
exactly.
You
Yeah,
know,
another year of life.
I
That's a
just
gift
thank
in
God for
itself.
life. You know, that's the biggest gift and the greatest gift
Exactly.
that I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like
of
we could ever
course.
receive. You know what I'm saying? Life.
Yeah. So yeah. Doe said I think sometime in November he said he's dropping a 10-track album.
No, that's awesome.
He didn't put it on his personal page, but he put it on his artist page. I think it's like a week ago. He put no wait, I think it was like a week or a couple of days ago. I think because I remember I shared it when he posted it.
That's what's up. Well, he's a genius anyway. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
everything he touches is gold and platinum. You know what I'm saying?
Blacklaw as a whole. I mean, Supreme too. Supreme is like one of the dopest like. And it's funny because me and Supreme actually met on one of the 9/11 anniversaries. Go figure. What a day for people to come together.
Yeah, man. I tell you, that's amazing.
Yeah, me and
That's a
some yeah.
story in itself. Yeah.
9/11 2018 we met.
Oh my.
Now that I look at it, I'm like, damn, okay, that's quite a time to meet somebody. Yeah,
That's definitely powerful.
yeah. Speaking of which,
And I just what you say?
Yeah, I got another one. It's another one inspired by my boy Taharka. It's called Too Much Envy. We look out in
Okay.
this world and all we see is moments that cause way too much envy. It's supposed to be the United States, yet somebody wind up full of hate. There's so many that start things that make no sense because of their constant ignorance. Many things that are no good, but there's always many things that are no good, but there's always room for improvement. Trying so hard to remain strong, like Rodney King says, can't we all just get along? We could really do our best. Gotta just treat each other with respect. And that's that piece.
That's what's up. And I like the tone of that piece. I love the tone of that piece, and that's that inspired me to share this piece. And this is something I talked about last time, and I turned it into a piece. And this is entitled "Stop Taking Things for Granted." Every day we open our eyes, we should be thankful. When we see the sun shining and hear the rooster crowing, we should celebrate still being in the land of the living. Don't hold on to grudges, squash those beefs, put those differences aside. You don't have to forget it ever happened. However, it is required that you forgive them for you. We should not take people, life, or anything for granted. No one owes us anything. Favor comes from God. Spend your time wisely, for all of our time here on earth is borrowed. Be mindful of your actions and how you treat others. You can be here today and gone tomorrow. You think you have plenty of time to get your life together, when in reality, your time here on earth may be much shorter than you think. You should never take life for granted. You can leave here quicker than your eyes can blink. We are not guaranteed the next second or minute. You should cherish every moment you have, the bitter and the sweet. When we are on our way to work or going shopping, who says we are promised to make it home safely from the streets? We are blessed to have a roof over our heads, clothes on our backs, and food to eat. Yet people keep up so much foolishness, pointing fingers, casting judgment, when at one point or another we have all fallen short of the glory of God. We should not drag someone else. If we don't want anyone to dig up the skeletons we have in our closet and tell our whole story. If God forgives us, we should be able to forgive us. Why must we waste our precious time on earth arguing and fussing? I wish someone would get a clue. Mind the business that pays you. Stop worrying about what everyone else is doing. Enjoy your life. Change the things you can, accept the things you cannot change. Get your mind right. Don't waste your precious time and energy going back and forth with others. Life is too short for us to waste our valuable time arguing, trying to get our point across, playing these little kid games. Aren't we supposed to be adults? Then why don't we act our age? Why can't we all just get along? How can we expect things to go right if we keep doing wrong? Some things are better left unsaid. A lot of situations could be avoided if we would learn to use our head. I should be living my best life each and every day. I should be fully confident in every move I make. Be man enough to apologize if I make a mistake. Regardless of what anyone has to say, I'm not defined by your words. I'm defined by my actions. You can learn a lot about a man by taking a look at his character. These are trying times we're living in. Pray for the world and pray for America. I was taught to never burn my bridges. You may have to cross them again. Everyone that smiles in our face is not our friend. People will always show us in time who they really are. What's done in the dark will always come to the surface. Each and every day, I put my best foot forward. I'm awesome on purpose. I was told to never let the sun go down on a disagreement or a misunderstanding. Don't put it off until tomorrow when you can make it right today. Our time here is borrowed and it's never to be taken for granted. Remember, everything happens for a reason. God always knows what he's doing, even when things don't work out the way we planned it. He saw what we didn't see. He spared us from a crash landing. Let's love one another and stop taking things for granted. In peace.
Okay, yeah, I got one. It's called Bonds Get Broke, inspired by my friend Ricky Benjamin. The times in life you could tell you've grown is when certain bonds get broke. Moments that aren't worth fixing leave you with no choice but to burn those bridges. Some of life's greatest tests are to walk away from those relationships, leaving us emotionally drained. Once we see that we're done wrong, then we can walk easy away and be strong. The minute it's clear those that we let go is when we start to gain let go of is when we start to gain self-love. Realizing we have worth is the minute we no longer choose to be hurt, and that's that peace. All right.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I was looking at that chat again.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, no, we're taking a last commercial break.
Okay.
Yeah, girl. We done been around each other forever and a day. It's
sing to everybody. Sometimes I wonder if it was me. It wasn't me. I'm starting to see those sitting on the outside looking in. It's right up the ball. I know my name is calling all over town. Everybody wanna know what's really going down. I'm a married single girl, you know I just won't trip. They all wanna dip on my relationship. It shouldn't matter, girl, at least not to me, because you really know just where you ought to be. Right here by my side, and girl, I can no longer hide the way I'm feeling, and you know my love is true. And there ain't nothing that I wouldn't do for you. I'd rather kill and still, and even if I beg, you know I'm gonna love you even on my dying bed. So come on, honey girl, I know the deal, and really start tension as long as we will. I want you by my side, girl, I can no longer hide. Why you go and listen to your family? They don't want you happy, they're in misery. And you know the place and where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. Why you go and listen to your family? They don't want you happy, they're in misery. And you know the place and where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. So come on, baby, let me hold you in my arms. Let me comfort you and take you away from harm. I wanna be the one that come and hold you tight. No need for you to fuss, cause I don't wanna fight. Those are feelings that I can't, you know, is real. So quick it done, and girl, come on and take this feel. I want you by my side, girl, I can no longer hide. Yeah, girl.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back from the commercial break. Now we're gonna hear from Dub.
All right, what I want to do right now, I just want to do first off, I just want to before the show end, I'm gonna do this piece, and then you guys, I'm gonna turn it back over to you guys, and y'all gonna do another piece because we got like 7 minutes left. But
Okay.
I just want to say good job on what you're doing, man. And you know, we're gonna talk after the show, but keep working on what you're doing. But I want to do this piece, and it's called Epiphany.
Okay.
It goes a little bit something like this here. I wake up in the morning thanking God for all that he has done for me, for blocking any and all problems or people that may try to shun me, for giving me the power when I turn my life switch on. I say life instead of light because he's made life bright and I'm still going strong. Every breath I take, I can feel his fingers pinch my nostrils as he continues to give me breath to make it through anything that's possible. I'm confused because I started this piece with different thoughts in mind, but he told me that someone will need to hear this, and I didn't have to hear it the last time. See, the last time I spoke of God on this line, it was heard, so he had to hit me and pause, and now I had to rewind to get back to the message that he had been trying to get out to you about the things going on and what he's about to do. See, all these babies dying, mothers crying, is a sign that the devil is real, and yes, he's trying to blind us with troubles and issues so our blessings won't find us. But he said that through the poet line and poetry, he'll remind us. See, these murders that we see as a senseless, the instructed by the devil, he meant this. And if we busy protesting all the violence, we're not focused on him, so there's no resistance to stop him in his tracks, because we're too focused on these worldly acts to be attentive to his purpose where we missing all the facts. There's a spiritual warfare happening right before our eyes. The devil's main goal is to catch us all by surprise. But God constantly sending messages just for you to see. Pay attention, because this time he's sending through me. And that's that piece.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was really
Yeah,
dope.
no, I like that too. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Cool. Appreciate it. Hey, brother, well, we got like 5 more minutes, man. So why don't you brothers, y'all each do another piece, and man, then we gonna get out, man.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna close this one out with the one I did for my foster mother the other day. I just got because one of my foster sisters just sent me something from her celebration of life, so that inspired me to do another piece for her. My world was torn apart for my foster mom, Carol Martin, who passed December 30th, 2022 from a stroke. You're the reason I have such a big heart. The day you left, my world was torn apart. Always were able to make things right. Such a huge part of my life. Love for you was always shown because of how you helped me grow. Showing me the compassion is the only thing that matters. Always filled with lots of greatness, a real true inspiration. Letting me know I can succeed, showing such positivity. Never will you be gone, because through me you'll always live on. Show you a whole bunch of success, so you have my respect. There for me when I was a kid, through the stage of innocence. Showed me family isn't always blood. It's the ones who are there, proof that they really care. And that's that piece.
Dope piece. And I'm gonna close out with this piece entitled Speak to Me Through Your Poetry. My poetry brothers and sisters, I need you to speak to me through your poetry. Empower me with your words. Paint your picture of reality. Encourage me with your strengths. Inspire me with your vulnerabilities. Be a bold warrior with the ink. Make me feel your message. Speak life to my soul. Make me think. As a poet, your goal is to reach people far and beyond with your creativity. It's much bigger than putting words together on paper. Make those words fly off the pages and come to life with your delivery. Give me cold chills from painting your words so vividly with brutal honesty and transparency. Get me so wrapped up in your story that I take it personal because the subject matter resonates with me. I want to see what you saw. I want to feel what you felt. Take me on an emotional roller coaster with your words to the point this grown man has a hard time controlling himself. Speak to me through your poetry. Make me laugh. Make me upset. Make me cry. Take me along on your journey. I want your poem to leave me on a natural high. Leave it all on the page. Set the stage ablaze. Spit that kind of piece that has me reflecting when I'm awake and asleep. That type of piece that becomes the topic of discussion in different circles for several weeks. You shut it down and brought that heat when you spoke to me through your poetry. In peace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been tuned in to Dubs's Entertainment Network. Once again, another episode of Heat from the Underground, brought to you by Dubs's Entertainment Network, Dubs's Radio, and Dubs's YouTube channel. Hosted by my man, Mr. Ing Drop, and his co-host, Big Ed, MC Big Ed. One thing, y'all. Tune in next episode. We'll be back with some more heat, y'all.